What is up, guys? RySome here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now in today's episode we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So normally I do a review or a showcase of some ship that I spent a long time building. Now in today's episode I'm actually going to be going over a ship that my friend built, because my friend built this ship and I knew I just had to make a video on it. My favorite part of the ship is probably the interior. But I'll read you his description of the ship as we fly around it here. So the Essex, which is what he named it, is a no-mod interplanetary double runway heli-carrier that is designed for planetary invasions or reinforcements in any battle. So there you go. This thing is an interplanetary interplanetary heli-carrier, excuse me. So it's meant to carry smaller ships inside of it and bring them to the battle. Now, one of these small ships would be the one that I am flying here, and I'm going to come in for a landing here on our runway. Now, he's even included some really cool runway lights here, just to indicate which is, or what side is departures and what side is arrivals, excuse me. That's not specifically why I did it, but I'll show you more about the lights in a moment. I just want to turn off these dampeners, and there we go. So we can hop out, and let's head into the hangars. Man, I just really like the way these lights look. It's really cool. So I'm eager to get into the inside, because that's probably my favorite part. I'll go more in depth on the outside in a little bit, but you can already tell this ship is gonna look good because the hangar looks absolutely amazing. Let me just toggle off the door here, or the lights, and then the door. Okay, and it's gonna slowly seal back up, and let's take a look at the hangar. So it looks really amazing in here, I think. He's included some windows for natural lighting and even some turrets for security, but I just really love how the windows let in so much light. It looks really nice. I like being able to see the sky and everything, and he's got these connectors up here to connect up all of his ships. This one I actually moved, so it's slightly off, which is my fault, but it normally connects up perfectly fine, and you've got access to the ship's cargo and whatnot. Now this is another one of his ships called the Raven. It's up on the workshop if you guys want to check it out. And in fact, this ship is also on the workshop, the Heli-carrier. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and click the link in the description, and you'll be able to get to his profile and such. Now, entering the main interior here, I wanted to show you guys this. I'm not touching anything. He completely automated the doors, and that is the coolest feature ever. I just walked straight through that thing and it closed it all up. That's awesome. It's so inconvenient having to flip open the doors and everything. It's probably something I want to implement in the rest of my builds. Now, before we explore too much of the ship, let's check out this lobby here. You can see we've got access to the bridge and the hangars, and he's the engineering and everything, and he's been so kind as to label it. We've even got the script set up so we can see all of our hangar air vents, and they just filled up. The doors must have just closed properly and everything. We've got a medical bay, and we've even got access to the, I believe this leads out to the tarmac. Yep. So we can easily get out there if need be. Now these are not automatic, I would assume so, because you don't want your ship depressurizing because someone walked by. Let's head up to the bridge first. I really love how this staircase came out. He did a great job of this. And we can move up here into the actual bridge. So you can see we've got a really good view of both tarmacs and what's in front of us. So this is perfect for flying in first person. We've got some control seats down here, more displays, which I love. I just can't get over the whole displays thing. He's got all the jump drives and all the reactors and batteries, and really cool. We've even got the gyroscopes underneath these catwalks that he's grinded down here, and it just looks really good. That's something we're going to see later on in the ship, and it's going to add even more detail. Speaking of detail, we've got a glass floor here. That's so pretty. I can't get over that. That's really cool. And this ship is very well lit, so I'm actually very happy with that. This is the main cockpit, or main control seat, I would presume. And we've got access to all of our doors and our runway lights right here, so we can turn them on coming inward, coming outward. Really anything we want. We're going to leave it as outward though. I am going to turn off these sides just so we can get rid of a little bit of lag, because lights are still a bit laggy. There we go. And we can move down. And I wanted to show off his engineering deck. Really cool. I think he did a great job with it. This is like the middle engineering deck here. He's got two of them. One is like in the center and the other one is like down below. I think this is more of an oxygen and cargo. I believe that's what it's called. Again, with the grinded down catwalks, it looks so good. I can't get over that. But we've got everything hooked up with the conveyor system. All these oxygen tanks are full. Everything looks great. We've got our hydrogen. I think we have our timer blocks down there as well. And we've even got these small little catwalks. Just these little details that add so much to this ship. Like this room down here, I could see someone running around welding up thrusters if they're getting shot at or trying to fix something. It almost reminds me of like Star Trek and like the engineering rooms and thruster bays and everything like that. Now we're gonna move back into the main part of the ship. Again, not touching the doors. Amazing. And we'll move down here. And now we've got access to the main engineering floor. No, this is actually a side room. This is for conveyors and stuff. Yeah, it's depressurized, so I think I just depressurized the whole ship maybe. But that was my fault. Now, this right here, this is what I was looking for. This is the engineering bay or deck. I'm really good at locking myself in here. These doors are so derpy. Anyways, so here it is. It's got that awesome yellow lighting like the other floors did, and I think that just really gives it a really cool atmosphere. My favorite part is probably this hallway we're going to approach now. And this hallway stretches the whole length of the ship. And it's just got all of the thrusters and I think it's even got reactors. Yeah, reactors here. Thrusters, reactors, everything you need is all here. And one thing I forgot to mention is this is an interplanetary ship. So if we hop to the outside, actually, I'll show you how we've got all the different kinds of thrusters on the external of this ship. We've got our ions here, our atmospheric, and our hydrogen thrusters. Now this thing only needs atmospherics to hover on an Earth-like planet with 1G. It only needs its atmospheric ones, so you're not going to have it having to use your hydrogens like I have here. I was just showing those off. We've even got some armaments here, some rockets, which are useful for defending. Now let me pop back to this guy, and we can explore the thruster bay a little bit more. One thing that I really like that he did is he put these vents in with glass right in front of him, and it makes it feel so industrial and so cool. We've even got a visual of the turrets that you can see there, and they're going to be used for defense mostly. I presume that this ship would probably be staying back in most battles. I think it's capable of taking a lot of hits and defending itself with all those turrets that we just saw, but I think it's meant to be more of a like a ship that stays back. So we've got a couple more features that I want to go over, including a better look at the hangars and one more feature in the control room that I really liked. So let's head up to the top floor, and on the back end here we've got a little overview of all of the technical aspects of this ship, so we can monitor all our cargo and all of our jump drives and all that stuff. Really nice view, and I think he did a good job of that as well. And one last lighting feature that I thought was pretty awesome, I think it's this it's this cockpit on the left hand side here. If I can pop up, and we'll press the number 9, and there we go. Our ship is now on red alert. We have to escape because the ship is gonna explode. I don't even know, but it's really cool that he included that, especially if you're into role-playing and survival and all this kind of stuff. You've spotted an enemy. We gotta get out of the ship. If I can remember which hangar I put everything in. Okay, it's this one, I believe. Oh my god, we gotta get out. Open this up, flip on the lights. Let's hop in his Raven here and get prepared for takeoff. Tower, are we clear for takeoff? Talking to myself again. By the way, this ship is amazing. He also built it. It's called the Raven. And there we go. Take off. Just like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Venom did a great job of building this ship here, the Essex. If you guys want to download this heli-carrier and test it out for yourself, go ahead and click the link in the description below and it will take you to his workshop. Thank you very much, Venom, for showing us your awesome ship. And if you guys liked the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time.